Welcome back to Let's Play Stardrive 2 with Stalwart Pachyderm. I'm Stalwart Pachyderm, and let's get back onto the program with the Vulfar Imperium on Brutal Game Mode and 1.0e patch. My first battleship is moving to the front, while my highly skilled level 4s and 5 cruisers are moving to defend one of my core planets. Confirm the colonization! Yay! Let's build our automated river bay and aeroponic farm first, like we always do. Imperial Bank, Starbase, and we'll work on that. Trade goods afterwards. Clicking off the screen again. There I go. I'm good at this game. All right. Okie doke. I was moving out here originally, but I don't want to do that, seeing as I'm at war with Corzine Collective. I didn't realize that when I was sending this colony ship over here, so I'm just going to put another colony in the belt down here. I'll be able to protect these with my battleship fleet, battleship and cruisers. He was close enough to intercept the fleet as I arrived. I didn't think he'd get there till next turn. But I do have the backup of my starbase, even though I've got wounded ships, namely that one. Alright, let's put you back here. Our point defense will stick as far back as we can. Alright. Pause it instantly. Make sure we set up our control group. Okay, set our range to max. I don't think I need to, but you never know. Okay, so we do know that they do have deadly missile designs. And unfortunately, their missiles can impact my railgun shots, which are where my heavy hitting armaments are, which is slightly annoying. So I can't do most of my damage if the missiles are actually intercepting my mass driver rounds. Missiles intercepting mass driver rounds is something I'm not a fan of. I'd rather kill the ships launching the missiles than block the rounds with my mass drivers. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's something I find annoying. So. Something you'll instantly notice, these ships are much more accurate than the previous ships, and that's because they are higher levels than the other ones were. The other ones were freshly built, and I didn't have a fleet center built yet at that point in the game, so they were only level 1s or 2s when they got produced, instead of the 3s or 4s like they should be now. So, when I replace them, they'll actually be higher level than the ones that died. Shields are holding. I need to... Okay. Actually, let's target these. Their laser shots are starting to hurt. I've thinned out the missile fire enough that most of the missile fire isn't actually getting through. I need to boost my shields. The enemy fleet is now moving in as they've exhausted their missile stores. Let's analyze this design real quick. So they've shot off all their missile stores, which means they no longer have ammunition for their flak. So they are essentially defenseless, point defense-wise. Which is good news for me. Bad news for them, though. I need to move you forward. Now move you back. Let's analyze how we've taken damage on this ship. A little bit to the front armor. Alright, in victory, we didn't lose any ships, and now my fleet can repair. The miracles of spaceflight in Stardrive 2, that one cruiser with a blown off engine can still make fast than light speeds. Slightly bizarre, but I'll take it. Alrighty. Alright, let's see here. He's coming back for more, apparently. Anon has changed his mind, he's heading off. I should hope he changed his mind. That didn't seem like a terribly smart thing to do from his part. So, our ships are coming out of the level 3 out of the space station. We need to adjust our tax rate because we are losing money. So let's go ahead and go with a 5% tax. Put us back into making 47 BC a turn, which is good. So he's sending a fleet here to this new colony I just made. What if I reroute you? 6 turns. I get you guys there in 7 turns. So let's reorganize to the front. Yeah. He doesn't actually have any ground forces, so I'm not going to lose that colony unless he bombards it. And okay, I didn't think he would. Alright, we now have cruise missiles. We're going to cut him off and have that battleship intercept my fleet. So cruise missiles are now done. Our star bases are now much more dangerous, much deadlier. Now, targeting computers are very nice. Unfortunately, my ship sizes are so small, I can't really use them. Let's try experimental tech. Adjust our ships. Oh no, why is this one still heavily damaged? In the screen before this, it showed as being almost completely repaired. In fact, it's the same level of repairedness as this one, and this one's missing 2 reactors, point defense laser, and armor. Wow, okay, so why are they showing up as almost completely combat ready? That's what I want to know. Still the same design. It's not going to be able to get close. It's all by itself. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Alright, the enemy fleet has been stopped. So now it's showing back up as heavily damaged again. Yeah, he went ahead and bombed it. I lost that colony, which is annoying, but it's not the end of the world. The rift appeared up there, which means this is going to be the target of it most likely. Start building a battle station here. Alrighty then. We have another invasion fleet coming. Our troops are not correct. Now they're correct. Alright, let's watch the new cruise missiles in action. Let's also take a look at their ship designs. Carrier heavy with fusion beams. Carrier with fusion beams. Lasers. So these designs right here are extremely fragile. We do have some missile boats. So looks like those 3 are missiles, and the rest of these are lasers. That's a exploration. See if we can't knock out those missile boats real quick. Actually, I can ignore those missile boats because they only have a single engine. On the other hand, these guys are evading. Moving to it, trying to evade me. Looks like that's all I'm going to be able to do. The station's about to go. There it goes. Took out all of his fast, close-range missile boats, though. I'll be able to hold the ground invasion. So unless he massive bombards from orbit after the combat, I should be fine. Let's fight him. I'll lock infantry. Alrighty. Throw down our shields. Oh, well. Let's modify our setup a little bit there. Do the contingency of that rock. It's got a grand total of 2 laser troops. One's way back there. Alright, one last troop to kill off. Okay, so he's not bombarding it. I do have food production here because of that. Okay, so that's fine for food production. I am short on freighters now, however. I need to build freighters. Alright, let's... I honestly have no idea what I just researched. I don't remember seeing a research done. I wish there was a turn summary where I could see everything that happened in the last turn. Because I researched something, I don't know what it was. I suppose I could look back over my video I just made to find out. It seems a little silly. Okay. Was it a building? Yes, it was. It was defensive mine nets. Which supposedly are fixed. They should do damage now, so I'll have to try those out. Let's see how badly I get curb stomped by these master ships now. I'm sure my battle station could have held these off. There's only 6 of them. Curb stomped is the right word. Oh boy, that was fun to watch. Yes, I got slaughtered! Unfortunately, they don't actually do anything bad to your colony after it's wiped out. They will go after your freighter fleets, which is kind of mean. Poor freighter fleets. What'd they ever do to the masters? Poor little freighter fleets. And unfortunately, I'm tied up in wars with my fleet. And a freighter fleet bites the dust. Oh, there it is. Really? I couldn't quite make it there. Wow. That makes me sad. Oh well. Especially since it's incredibly slow-moving fleet now. That is a annoying development. Okay, this fleet is fully built. No, it's not. We're missing one ship. Never mind. 4 turns. Okay, let's see how well my battle station does versus these guys. Well, apparently my armor tech is so outdated because it's the original, basically the original armor tech. I'm just getting curb stomped no matter what, it looks like. Well, I almost took one out. Although, there is a bug currently. Zero posted that supposedly your mass drivers should upgrade from artillery to railguns. That your station should. And mine obviously didn't, because I have railguns and they're still using artillery. They're supposed to be using railguns, not artillery at this point. So, not much I can do about that. Alpha Research Center. Interesting. Alright, well... how far down the road can we get better armor? We could go for Ionium armor. Power armor would be nice, but we don't really need it. Yeah. Alright, I think we'll go for the planetary supercomputer next. It'll help us with our research deficit. And let's grab this fleet. Do we have troops we can send out? We do. Make sure these guys are all upgraded to our standard loadout. Oh wait, something's not right there. Aha. That's very expensive to build. 750. Ouch. But it seems pretty good. Other than that. um... Let's move you forward. This planet here is starting to suffer because my food production is very poor on it. Interesting. Well, in that case, I'll just sit there for a turn or two to let my ships repair faster. We're at 913. Hopefully, this path is a little bit shorter through their territory than that path was. It looks like it's going to be shorter. And I'm going in there with full topped-off tanks. So with topped-off tanks, hopefully I'll be able to make it across that. We'll just audit that. We're going to lose the station. That's fine. 11 turns on the battle station to replace it. Alright, let's fight this battle. See how we do. Alright, we're going to want to put our battleship in the front. Our snipers are on its flank. Look at this! 0! What is going on? This ship was almost completely repaired a second ago. I come into combat and it's damaged. This one's damaged like it was a long time ago. Some pretty major bugs right there. That is really peculiar. Oh, I forgot to adjust my ranges out to maximum. So they move forward to their engagement range, even though they can shoot far past that. Alright, I'm going to definitely have to post a thread on the forums talking about that bug. Because that is literally game breaking. That is game breaking. Get our animated reactors going. And we'll do our next ground combat. Who's got lasers? Not you, not you. You have a laser, you have a laser. So we got 3 lasers now, this time. Alright, there we go, another victory. Alright, we're going to deploy our combat shields again like normal. Wait for them to come to us. The Owlwalk infantry is no more. And we've captured a rather nasty little world that's not that great. And we assimilated a not so useful tech. Oh boy. Oh boy, we got that problem. We've lost enough freighters recently enough that we have a slight issue with being able to get our forces off the ground again. Can I assign groups? I cannot. Oh, I can. They just don't show up until afterwards. Okay. Set up our default max firing range. Whoops! I built the wrong ships. I'll fix that after I capture this world. That was interesting. If you saw over here a minute ago, there was a Jan missile that went past my shields and detonated against my hull. I don't know if it actually did damage, though. Because I don't see any damage numbers here. But it actually showed up as red text when it hit me. So the question is, will that ship that was heavily damaged and keeps repairing and magically becoming heavily damaged every time I engage in combat with it, will that problem persist if I refit it? Excellent! Soil enrichment got assimilated. That is really good for me. Really bad for the AI. Alright, now we need to refit Sniper 3s. That's what I want. And these need to be Laser Defender 3s. Alright, let's go ahead and buy these all outright. Alright, I can lift the rest of my troops up finally. Gonna move deeper into their territory. And all these ships are proper now. Will that one ship that I had that got creamed in the nose still be like that? I mean, I did refit it. I don't know if the problem is being tracked with that single ship or with overall. Okay, so it doesn't have a creamed nose. Regardless which one it was, it no longer does. So, either the problem is not with ships taking damage in general, it's with a specific ship being corrupted somehow. Or the problem goes away if you refit. One of those two. So, yeah, all these ships have all their modules, which is what I wanted. begin and pause. Set my max engagement range. He has, I think it looks like missiles. Yeah, missiles, lasers, missiles, lasers. Okay, so these two have missiles, and that has missiles on it as well as lasers. Alright. That ship should go with that volley right there. Oh, it survived. There it goes. That's what I like to see. Ships popping. So we know for a fact that the polyps have shield generators. And so far their mobile ships are not using them at all. They also have fusion reactors. We know that for a fact. They're not using them. I'm pretty sure we gave them fusion engines. They're not using them if I did. All right. Let's attack the starbase. So I'm guessing it's class 1 shields with how quickly they caved. And we'll capture it. Thank you very much. Imperial University, not bad. Alright, we have a new wormhole that we don't know where it goes. I would imagine either out here somewhere or out here somewhere. Not really. It could just leapfrog us into there. I need to know where it goes though. So we'll go at it that way. Fight. Alright. So here we have our magically damaging ship that always gets damaged, apparently. It always starts every combat like this. So after this fight, I'm going to refit it and see if the problem persists. Alright, and run combat. Corzine Collective also has shields. Again, I believe they're class 1s because they died to a single volley. I wish I could save this as my default layout for when my fleet comes in, so start battle with my default layout for that fleet. So I didn't have to keep adjusting it every single time. Be a really good addition to the game. And fight! He does have a laser. And another victory. Xenomine. Get our aeroponic farm going. Get that going. Next is Starbase. I'll put it on that mode. Alright, now we need to relaunch our... And I can't because I'm once again maxed out on freighters. Well... Alright. That'll build me some freighters at least. Polyps are down to a single world left. It looks like maybe two in this system, but it's this single system. If it's two planets, they're both extremely low pop. If it's one planet, it has moderate pop on it. Maybe 5 population. I would say 4 to 5 probably. All right, and we want to send you... No construction? Well, I derped on that one, folks. At that rate, it's going to be quicker just to leave it here and build up my cash to buy a starbase, then refit it there. It's going to be quicker. Hey, I finally caught up to those 2 crystals. Right then. Battleship versus two frigate cruiser, or frigate or cruiser size. I'm not sure. Two small crystals. And of course, railguns have an extremely hard time shooting anything that's moving. Fortunately, there's plenty of laser batteries on this little ship. And victory! Took some very moderate damage, very light damage I should say, to the rear defensive panel in the engines. Alright, well you're going to come back here to Vulfar. When you can. And Vulfar is going to make these sniper 3s, please. And make this... oh no. Make this Fang Laser Defense 3. Save. Cancel. Alright. Soil enrichment, of course, first. Xenomine first. Well, I can produce it there quick enough. I don't need to buy it because I need my money to buy this. I don't have enough money for that yet, though. Sad day. Yep. I'll go ahead and fight this battle. And I think after we take out the polyps, I'll go ahead and call this an episode. So, to recap this episode, we have finished off the war with the polyps, completely assimilating them. And the war with the Corzine Collective is kicking off. We've taken two worlds. We've taken 2 worlds from them. And I've had that ship bug, where the ship always goes back to a highly damaged state, even though it repairs in between the battles. I haven't seen that before this episode, though. I had some other weird bugs in 1.0e on my previous Let's Play that I was recording that completely bugged out, and I didn't record the mic and other problems like that. So, the 1.0e pre-patch seems to have quite a few bugs in it that aren't related to the bugs in the stable version. Like, I never ran into that in the stable version. I played 6 games all the way through in the stable version, 3 of which are on Brutal. So, alright. Wipe out the polyps! Move our ground troops to the standard fighting position. And prepare our defensive position. Alright, so you're a laser. You're a laser. So they got 2 lasers, one here and one here. and say goodbye to the polyps. They will live on in the history books and under my benevolent guidance. In a surprise development that shocked absolutely no one. Oh, the snarkiness in this game is just amazing. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. It's kind of fitting that the last polyp world has world trees. Oh, that's funny. Alright, get our aeroponics farm going. Imperial Bank after that. Xenon and that. And Starbase, Military Command, Trade Goods. Alright. And that will conclude it for this episode. Vulfar Empire is growing quite nicely. Courtesine is next on the chopping block. I imagine that the other three are down here somewhere. There's probably one here. And the other two are down here. So yeah. See you next time.